All right, so now we're in Boston, and of course, Boston is famous for having the easiest docks and plenty of room for trucks to back into. Isn't that what I hear? Well, no. Anyway, so we are going to go to Superior, what is it called? Superior Nut Company. And this is the dock that we got to go into. And I'm glad I've never had to do this. Honest to God, this is just ridiculous. All right, so you do basically have 4 lanes, all right, plus a plus a sidewalk. And let's just take a quick little peek at, like, there's the road. You can basically say it's 4 lanes because this lane over here turns into a, well, turn lane, but at least it gives us the distance. As you can see here, we have a 53-foot trailer who has done it, so it must be possible. Now, I can't imagine anybody's going to be backing up into this spot without having a spotter. And it's a blind side. Yeah, it's a bloody blind side. So yeah, I'm sure you'll have a spotter. You'll have people blocking traffic because you're going to have to use every inch. Now, I'm sure your hood can dip over this a little bit, give you a little extra few inches. Yeah. So we do have some space when we back when we as you can see, he's kind of hugging this, but I'm sure there's a it's not the tightest space in the world. We're not going to be going to these ones here. As you can see, no trailer can fit in there. Yeah, um, not the easiest place in the world to back into. All right, so let's go ahead and see how I do it and how I would prepare for it, just in case that you guys will ever be attempting this place by yourselves in the future. So let's presume that all the traffic is stopped. Well, we have to because I haven't animated any traffic. So we are going to go into this space right here, and it is blindside. Now, what I recommend, all right, once traffic is all stopped and everything, is here's the thing. I'm sorry. Um, you gotta you're gonna have to ignore the traffic. Traffic is stopped, and you're gonna have just to keep your career going. You're gonna have to get out and look a few times. Now, if the spotters are there, it all depends on how good they are when it comes to guiding people too at the same time. But you still should get out and look. All right. So when am I gonna turn? Now, I'm gonna turn when my axles get into the space. There we go. So basically, in the right in front of the space, that's when I'm gonna start turning to the left. All right, so I'm gonna finish off in a straight back though. All right, because I want to see what is going on. All right, so when I say straight back, I can look in both mirrors and I can see what's going on. I see where I'm pointing towards. All right, so I'm just gonna drive straight, and there we go. Now, when do I'm gonna roughly. Now again, this might not be exact when in the real world, depending on your turning radius and all that. I'm gonna start my jackknife now. All right, so I'm going to crank my steering wheel all the way to the left. Now, of course, you're going to lose everything once you get to this point. You're watching for your spotters. All right, you're probably going to get nice and close over here to the right. Okay, so again, this is how we're going to be doing it, and we're going to start chasing it here. Now, it's just because it's a blind side and I'm cheating and I have a overhead. This is just kind of the maneuvers that I will be doing to do it. Now, I'm going to attempt this with the blind spots turned on in just a second. Now, we're just going to do a little pull forward here. And we're going to try center ourselves in. Let's get back there first. All right. We're going to get back there. Not hitting anything. All right, so now I'm going to turn to the left. And back to the right. We're going to hold it. We're going to hold it. This is the important part, is holding it. And now to the left. Straighten up in the shortest distance. And stop. Okay. We're nice in the center now. All right, let's try this with the blind spots turned on. Now, I don't have any spotters, so we're definitely going to have to get out and look a few times. And your job relies on this. You got to get out and look if you're doing this in the real world. Okay, guys? Now, we're going to turn the same time. So basically, when my trailer axles get into like the center of the space we're going into, then we're going to turn all the way to the left, and then we're going to finish off in a straight back. this is what my recommendation is. If you got other ways to do it, that's great. You know, fantastic, whatever. This is how I'm doing it. So I'm going to turn all the way to the left. Now, my goal is when I am finishing a straight line, all right, and I got a straight back going, is that I'm roughly around 4 feet from the wall. All right, you'll see in a second. Oh, there we go. So that's what I mean by 4 feet. Basically, when I look down, if I was to do a straight back completely and not do any turning, I would be around 4 feet. All right. The reason why I want to stop in a straight back is that I can see what's going on. I can see exactly when I need to turn. All right. Now I'm going to turn when my axles get. It's kind of hard to judge, but it's roughly. I would nearly say when the center of the axles get to the sidewalk. All right, is when I'm going to start, and it's going to be a hard jackknife to the left. And yeah, let's turn now. So it's a hard left. There we go. Now you can see the steers. All right, hard left is going on. Whoops. All right. Now, and of course we've lost it. Now you can see him in your convex mirror, but I don't trust it. I'm sorry. I don't trust my eyes on that convex mirror. Everything looks so warped. It's just, it's just not good. Now, if you have a sleeper truck and you have a window over here, and if you have a curtain in the sleeper truck, all right, take that off, because a lot of the times at a certain angle you can actually start seeing everything over here. Now it's only a small window. Basically, you're looking over your right hand shoulder, and this way you're gonna get a direct line. So I've done a lot of my blind sides like that, and it's just it's kind of a save the time of getting out and looking. Okay, now let's get out and look here for a second to see what's going on. All right, so far so good. Looks pretty good, and I'm still liking the angle. I think by the time I do start get jackknife a lot more, I'll be a lot closer to the wall. All right, let's hop back in the truck again, and we're gonna go ahead and start jackknifing a lot more again. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Asking your spotters, are you okay? And they're saying, I don't know. All right, let's try it. Let's take a look. All right, with the angle that we're currently at with a truck and trailer, my trailer is pivoting right now, and I don't think it's not gonna hit this cone, which would be the big metal pole. All right. Now, like a lot of people are going to be saying too, as in when your trailer doors are open, you've got you need a lot more space. Well, right now our trailer doors are closed because we'll be able to open them up once we back up. Okay, let's hop back in the truck again, and we're going to keep the jackknife going for just a little longer until I know. Yes, I'm pretty sure that we are good. Yeah, we're definitely missing that. So I'm going to go ahead and start chasing now, because otherwise we're going to end up in the medium over here. All right, but don't worry, the trailer's still going to be turning. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'm much happier with that. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and finish my chase. Chasing again, for those people who don't remember, is when we're trying to straighten up the tractor and trailer. All right, to where the truck is parallel with the trailer. All right. All the spotters are saying everything's good, so you're just going to keep backing up. Now we could do a little pull forward here if we want. So just because if you do your pull forward, you can kind of see what's going on in your mirrors eventually. All right, let's go all the way to the right, and if you can keep pivoting it by going back and forward right there. There we go. We can see that we're okay. All right, so I wouldn't want to do this back. This wouldn't be like a challenge I would like to accept. Obviously, I would do it if I had to do it. It's messy. It's very messy. And if you don't do it with spotters, you're asking for a lot of trouble. All right. And I do believe we could probably open up our doors back here. Anywho, that is this back. I feel sorry for anybody who has to do it in the real world. Okay. Good luck, guys.